Hello there, I'm Willow, and I'm just here to give you all a short video on what it takes to be a witch and what you should expect when coming to witches for practices and for helping you with certain situations or scenarios that are going on in your life. There, to me, are four most important elements that you need to understand and respect when it comes to working with witches, and that is time, patience, belief, and respect. Time. You have to give time in the workings that we perform for you. Time is a big element when it comes to our craft, because that element is what gives the structure to our spells, gives the structure to our practices, okay? And without time, them things cannot progress. Okay, so when you're coming to people like us and you're asking for certain things to be done, always remember to not expect it to happen straight away. It'll happen when it's supposed to. It's about time, and working with Mother Earth and Mother Nature and being a witch, we understand that that time is when she, as our energy that works within our spells, most feels is prominent, and the right time for that to actually come into progress. Then, as I said, patience. Have patience and understand that nothing happens straight away. The moment that we perform the spells and we do the workings for you, it already starts to manifest and to happen. But what may not be visual to you straight away doesn't mean that it's not happening. Okay, so when you're coming to us and you're talking to us and you're telling us that it's not working, you're not seeing anything happening, it's not that it's not working, it's because it takes time, and because Mother Earth, Mother Nature, and the workings that we've done does not feel that that time is the right time for it to actually be in progress. You will notice when it is working how you want it to, and that is normally because that is the specific time that it needs to be working for. Okay, so patience is really, really important, because spell work, the craft, and the things that we do take time to do. Okay, and it takes a lot of commitment, it takes a lot of effort and energy, it takes a lot of preparation, and it takes a lot from us as well. Okay, so if you're going to be there and you're going to come to us and you're going to start moaning, you're putting that negativity into the workings that we've done. Now, this was described and explained by myself, Sister Drew, and Sister Mystical on the show tonight. So patience is really important, and just remember that just because you're not seeing something physically happening for you, it doesn't mean that it's not happening. Okay, so the third one is belief. You have to have belief in what you're asking to be helped in. You have to have belief in that practitioner that you've come to ask work for you to help you in that situation. If you don't have those beliefs and you constantly question and you constantly contact us with the negative input that you don't believe that is happening, then you are undoing all of the hard work that we've done. Okay, and you're not helping yourself and you're not helping us. Okay, so belief is a really big thing, along with the time and with the patience. And number 4 is respect. Respect our workings, respect our knowledge, and respect that we know how Mother Earth and Mother Nature, whatever you like to call her, takes time to work. Okay, we have that understanding. We know the patterns of our elements, we know the patterns of our spell work, we know what goes into it, we know the preparation and all of the things that we have to do that. So having respect and understanding that we're doing and giving all that we can to help you, you have to respect that, and you have to respect yourselves in believing that this is going to happen. If you don't have that belief, that it's going to happen and it's going to help you, then it won't. Okay, so always be respectful of the workings that we do. Always be respectful of the elements and the energies that we use to work with you and your issue that you're wanting to be sorted out. Okay, now I've gone through my witchcraft and I've seen many walks of people and people with many different problems. I've had people that are very understanding and people that have been very respectful and are very aware that this sort of process that we work with and do can take time. Some spells will happen pretty quickly. Some spells can take months, even years. It really does depend on if Mother Earth or Mother Nature really feels that that is the prominent time for that element to be brought to being manifested. Okay, and as I said, I've had many people that have come to walks of life and they've come and they've sought in help, and I've, like I said, I've had people that understand and respect that, but I've also had people that have been very against it and been very negative and have been really wanting that there and then to happen. And I'm sorry, but you go to any witch, they will tell you the same thing, that it'll happen when it's supposed to happen. Okay, it doesn't matter what you think, and if you're going to continue to do the negativity and think the negative way, then it's not going to happen at all. Okay, spell work is magic. Okay, it's magic in the elements of Mother Nature, in the elements of the universe, in the world. Okay, and all of those properties of this world take time and work at different stages and in different levels. Okay, and every spell is individually different. Just because somebody's coming to us and asking us for help and really feels that that time is when it's needed, it doesn't mean that it necessarily is. What you've got to realise, that in life we've all got things we need to understand and that we have that challenges us. It's if you've got the audacity and the obligation to be able to realise that, and to realise that nothing comes when you want it to. It's all about patience, it's all about time, it's all about belief, and it's all about respect. Respect of us, respect of you, and respect of the energies that we use to help to manifest the workings that you're wanting. I love being a witch, but I'll be the first one to admit that sometimes it can be very, very tiring, very draining, especially if we are working with people that don't quite have the understanding of what's going on and are impatient or want something to happen there and then. These people will be given the advice, will be told what the process is about. If you then choose to continue to be how you are, that is your problem. If you've come to us and we've done the work and then you're realising it's suddenly not working, that isn't the work that we've done. We've not done any mistake or any wrong in this. That is down to you and the way that you're thinking and the way that you're wanting things to be. Okay, what you've got to remember is when we do the spell work, we're asking for Mother Earth and Mother Nature to step in and give that. And we give back always. And it's no different with you as the person that's come to ask us to help. You have to put just as much in as well. We performed the most important part of that. And we've already formed that to happen. But for that to continue to do what you want it to do and to bring that practice to light and to manifest so that you are getting the outcome that you want, you have to continue that yourselves, guys. So when we give you the advice on the certain tools to use and the certain crystals or feathers, whatever it is, when we give you the advice on how to speak prayers and how to do certain things, take that advice and use it, okay? And continue to do that working, because the truth is magic is about manifesting things, okay? And even though we've done that and we've manifested it, it doesn't mean it's going to continue that, because it's been specifically done for you, okay? If that was done for us to keep doing that working, then it's different. But if you're coming to us for something for you, we can make that happen, but you have to continue that work, because it's you that needs that situation to be sorted out. It's you that's come with that issue. So you need to put into that to make that happen. Okay, so if you're going to be one that comes and speaks to us and takes all this advice and then decides to do the opposite, and then you think that it's not working, that is down to you and how you're thinking and how you're wanting it to work. Okay, and that's not always going to be the right way. So just being natural and taking the advice that we tell you and doing that will help. And you will, as I said, see a difference in the end. There isn't any spell work in this world that doesn't work. Okay. When we manifest and we do what we do, it always works. It just takes time. And it's all about the person that's asking for it to happen as well. You know, you don't come to us, like I said, and get us to do the work and then that's it. You do have to put in as well, guys, seriously, and just realise how much we actually have to do to be able to help you in those scenarios, okay, and the risks that we put ourselves at. There has to be a lot of trust between the practitioner and the person asking for that help, okay. Trust is a really big thing as well, okay. That's what's going to make this scenario an easier object to work with. Trust is everything, along with the time, the patience, the belief, and the respect. Okay? We love our workings, and we love to help people. And we like to be open to people. We like to be able to do what we can. But we need you as the people, as the clients that come to us, to also be in that mind frame as well. And to respect and understand that things take time. And even though you may be going into a situation at the moment and you feel that now is the time, to the elements that you're asking to help you, they may not see that that is the time for it to be working. There may be a time a couple of months down the line that they feel is prominent to start showing what you're wanting to happen. Mother Earth, Mother Nature, the universe, all of these elements and energies understand us well and understand what we need and when we need it, okay? And it doesn't matter what you do in life or how you try to push on it. It's not going to come any quicker, okay? All it's going to do is just cause unnecessary stress and problems, okay? As Sister Drew, Sister Mystical and myself said, when you come over and you do this work and you want us to work with you and you want us to help, you do have to have these understandings, okay? And you've got to understand that to ask someone to help you, you've got to be prepared to be able to continue that and know that it will come when it's supposed to come, and that is when the right time is supposed to be, okay? And know that craft is not something that you come to and you can change and do whatever with when you feel like it. The craft will do it in its own pace, in its own way, and it doesn't matter what you try to do to make that any quicker, okay? And as witches ourselves and the people that we are, we very much so understand the time scale when it comes to spell work, the time scale in the belief of our Mother Earth, Mother Nature, how she works, how she perceives, and that's really, really important. Our workings are very, very important and very spiritual and very special, and sometimes very secret. And if you're coming to us and confronting in us and confiding and believing in us, that is such a good element to have, okay? Because that's going to help the procedure to be a lot more easygoing. But if you're going to be somebody that comes over and expects everything to be done straight away, just remember this, okay? Why should it go when you want it to go? Isn't it about respect and understanding? A problem, a situation and an emotion that you're wanting help with, it takes time to change that. And it takes time to see a difference in it. Okay? And it's no different when we perform these spells for you. We don't perform these spells with you because we can make it happen there and then on the spot. We do it because it's a ongoing procedure of manifestation in what you're wanting. Okay? It's something that takes time. Okay? And you, as I said previously in this video, you have to want that to work. That's when you'll start to see the change. That's when you'll start to see that the practice is coming to light and is working. I've had times where people have come to me and been quite disrespectful through my working, and I've expected things to happen there and then, and I've been quite rude because of it, and they really don't understand the procedure of it and what it takes. When you come and ask us to do a spell, or you ask us to do a prayer, or any of these sort of things, okay, it's not just as simple as just getting there, getting our cauldron out, getting our wands, getting all our herbs and just doing it. We have to cleanse ourselves. We have to put all the preparation out. We have to speak to our elements. We have to do opening and closing circles. Then we need to be able to manifest that all in together. We need to be able to put those people's intentions into that working as well, because we have to make it specifically for you. It's not us that needs that help, it's you. Okay, so all of this takes time. Okay, cleansing, for instance, we have to cleanse our soul and ourselves because of the workings that we're doing. Each working we does leaves an energy from what we have practiced, and that has to be cleansed, and that can take days, having things such as bath cleansings, and then having spiritual cleansings using sages and sanamento wood and all these sort of things, okay, and putting crystals out and charging your crystals and charging your tools, cleansing your altars to make sure that they're clean from any energy of a previous ritual or something that we've had to do. Okay, then we have to put all of the herbs together and put all of the oils and all of the stones and all of the other things that needs in. They need to also be charged by certain elements of nature, such as the full moon, the sun, certain days, specific times, all of this as well. Okay, on top of that, then before we even do the practice again, we have to make sure that we cleanse all of that area, our secret space again, make sure that everything is ready, make sure we've got all of the elements that we use to bring that spell or that prayer or whatever you're asking of to come to light. Okay, we have to prepare for all of that. Then on the day, we take the information for the person again. We have to write all of that down onto certain pieces of paper so that that can go into the cauldron and be manifested. We have to do our opening circles and our closing circles. It all takes time. It's not something that can just be done in a day, guys. It can take days, sometimes even weeks. Okay, and if you're needing other elements into that, such as like clays and feathers and all these sort of things, what you've got to remember is any element that we use into our spells has to be cleansed and has to be prepared so that only the energy of your intention that you're needing is being put into that. There is so much that we have to do, and it's not like we do one cleansing and then it's done for the whole week before we do it. You have to cleanse every day. You have to cleanse these tools every day, because there's everyday energy around us, okay, that will interfere with those things that you're making. So it's very important to understand the time and the effort that we have to put in to make sure that we give you what you want. So please, if you're going to come to witches and you're going to ask for help and you're going to ask for guidance, please bear these things that I've said to you in mind, and understand and be a bit more respectful for the workings. And please, the most important element is to make sure that you do believe. For a spell, for a prayer to happen, you've got to have that belief in it, no doubt. Like Sister Drew and Mystical said on the show, once that has been performed and you've put that intention into it, for that day, forget that you've done that. Go on with your everyday life and just continue doing what you would do, and not worry over what is meant to be manifesting, because it will be working. Each day, wake up with a positive mind, putting your intention into what you're wanting and asking them to guide you and help you, and all will come to light. Keep that belief and remember that it takes time for something so amazing to happen. Okay? And let's face it, Mother Earth and Mother Nature is the most powerful and the most amazing element that we work with. And always remember to trust in her. Okay? She knows when's right and she knows when things need to be. So remember that. So I hope that this video has helped you to understand a little bit more about us and what it takes to do what we do, and to help you as our clients to understand the procedures and what goes into what we do for you, okay, and the things that you need to be doing to help that to continue. So thank you for watching this video. I send you lots of love, light and blessings, and just remember, guys, time, patience, belief and respect, it goes a long way, and it's most definitely the elements we need to use. So till next time, lots of love and light, and I'll speak to you all very, very soon. Blessed be.